Okay, now we're going to take a few minutes and we're going to look at this left menu bar and the options that are available to you there. Now, as you remember from a previous video, if you click on the hamburger icon in the upper left, you can actually hide that menu. So if you come to a page and you don't have that menu and you wish to have it, click on it again and it will return. Clicking on Home simply brings you to YouTube. You are still logged in. I can see over here that I'm still logged into the account, and it's still going to be gathering information as I search and keeping a history, etc. But it's just bringing me to the main page. If I click on my channel, it's going to bring me back to my channel. Remember, in a previous video, we showed you that if you had multiple channels, you would select them from the login area and click My Channel, and that would bring you over to that particular channel. So you can move between your channels if you have multiples. Subscriptions. Next is a major component. We looked at it a little bit over here under featured channels. We found some channels and added them. But subscriptions are not for other people. They're your personal collection of channels that you like to visit or watch. So if you are interested in certain topics, or if you find a channel that you like the work that they do and you want to revisit it often, you can add that under subscriptions. And this link lets you manage them, but if you look down here, there's another whole block dedicated to subscriptions because it's a big deal. There's also manage subscriptions down here. And also browse channels, which adds channels to your subscription. So this whole lower area of the menu is dedicated to subscriptions. So let's take a look at that now. If I click on browse channels, this is one way to do it. And I look through here and I simply find a channel that I like. Maybe I like animation. I can subscribe to that channel over here. At this point, I can decide whether I want to make my subscriptions private or whether I want that information shared with other people. So other people who visit can see the types of things that I am subscribed to. It's not really a problem in general, but if you don't want that to happen, just say make them private over here. And now you can see that it's added to my subscription list. Okay, now many times we don't specifically go to YouTube with the purpose of searching out channels. We might do that, but a lot of times in our other actions on the internet, we might come across something that's interesting to us, and we investigate and find out that it's part of a good channel. It's part of something that we might want to follow. So let's give an example of that. Let's say that I was reading this particular article and I came across this video with this cat playing the keyboard, and I was interested in it. And it's embedded in the time page here, but it's always worth a check. If you right-click, say copy URL, if that's available to you, in many cases it is, open a new tab and paste it, I'm going to see before I even hit enter that that video is actually hosted on YouTube. It may be embedded into that Time web page, but it's hosted on YouTube, and if I hit enter at this point, I'm going to get right back to the source. Now I decide that I love that video and I'm wondering if there's more of this type of video. So what I should do is I should come down here under the video name and look for the channel name and click on that. And as it turns out, this channel seems to be dedicated to cat things. So if that's what I was looking for, that would be great. I wanted to add this into my subscriptions. I just need to note the channel name. So Chucky Art. So let me flip back to my subscription here, and I'm just going to search for Chuck E. Art, the channel now, and there it is. Comes right up. I can subscribe to that, and it will get added to my subscription list. Now if I go to Manage Subscriptions, there's actually something to do there. I can use this to unsubscribe. and I can click on that gear and say, please send me all notifications for this channel. So if new videos are posted, etc., it will send that reminder to me. I'm going to cancel that because I don't really want that. And other options on the left menu are history. So if I click on that, it's going to show my recent browsing history. And you also have this watch later option. So let me come back to the Home tab here for a second, and we'll say that flavor science. This is something that caught my attention, and I'm really interested in it, but I don't have time to watch it now. By default, it's going to show you the length of time, but if you mouse over the duration of the video here, it turns into a little clock, and if I click on that, it's going to add it to my watch later list. So I can come in here and have a couple of videos that I didn't have time to watch, but that maybe I want to watch later. And that pretty much gives you all the basics of the left menu. That's what we use that for. Again, collapsible, or you can open it up, and it just lets you jump around the major area of your sites and to manage your subscriptions.